Have you ever tried to help someone, only to have it backfire spectacularly? You meant well, you had the best intentions, but somehow you made things worse. It's a frustrating, confusing experience, and it makes you question whether you should ever help anyone again. What if I told you that sometimes, the most helpful thing you can do is to stop helping? This might sound counterintuitive, even a little selfish, but the ancient Stoic philosophers, thinkers like Seneca, Epictetus, and Marcus Aurelius, understood a profound truth about human nature. Our relentless drive to help can sometimes do more harm than good. They weren't against kindness, far from it. They were champions of virtue and community, but they recognized the dark side of goodness, the unintended consequences of our well-meaning actions. Today, we're diving deep into the Stoic wisdom on when to step back, why helping can be harmful, and how to offer support that truly empowers others instead of weakening them. This isn't about becoming cold or indifferent. It's about becoming wiser, more effective, and genuinely more helpful. So, why does our help so often go wrong? The first reason is what we can call the robbery of struggle. Think about a time you were facing a tough challenge. Maybe it was learning a new skill, solving a complex problem at work, or getting through a difficult personal situation. The struggle was real, it was painful, but when you finally came out on the other side, you weren't just relieved, you were stronger. You had learned something, you had grown. Now, imagine someone had swooped in at the first sign of difficulty and solved the problem for you. They helped you, but what did they really do? They robbed you of that growth. The Stoics knew that struggle is not something to be avoided at all costs. It's the very thing that forges character, resilience, and self-reliance. As Seneca wrote, difficulties strengthen the mind, as labor does the body. When we constantly jump in to save people from their struggles, we deny them the opportunity to develop their own strength. We inadvertently send the message, you're not capable of handling this on your own. Over time, this can create dependency, weaken their confidence, and leave them less prepared for the next inevitable challenge life throws their way. It's like a parent who does all their child's homework. The child might get good grades in the short term, but they never learn the material. We are preventing them from building the mental and emotional muscles they need to thrive. The second pitfall is the ego of the savior. Let's be brutally honest with ourselves for a moment. When we rush to help, is it always purely for the other person's benefit? Or is there a little part of us that enjoys being the hero, the one with the answers, the one who swoops in to save the day? This isn't to say we're bad people, it's a natural human tendency. Our ego loves to feel needed, competent, and important. This desire can cloud our judgment. We might offer advice that isn't wanted, impose solutions that don't fit, or take over a situation without truly understanding it. The Stoics were all about self-examination. They would urge us to ask, am I helping because they truly need it, or because I need to feel like I'm helping? Marcus Aurelius constantly reminded himself to act with a reserve clause, meaning he would do his best but accept that the outcome was not entirely in his control. This humility is key. When our ego is in the driver's seat, our help becomes more about us than them. It's a performance of goodness rather than a genuine act of support. We end up focusing on our solution, not on their actual need. This leads us to the third, and perhaps most damaging aspect, disempowering pity. There's a huge difference between empathy and pity. Empathy is feeling with someone. It's saying, I understand your pain, and I'm here with you in it. Pity, on the other hand, is feeling for someone. It's looking down from a position of strength and saying, oh, you poor thing. The Stoic philosopher Epictetus was born a slave and endured immense hardship. He would have despised pity. Pity objectifies people. It reduces them to their suffering and ignores their inherent strength and capacity to overcome. When we act out of pity, we treat people like victims who are helpless without our intervention. This reinforces a victim mindset and strips them of their agency. True Stoic support is rooted in empathy and respect. It acknowledges the difficulty of the situation without diminishing the person facing it. It's about seeing them as a capable, rational being who is temporarily struggling, not as a broken object in need of fixing. By offering pity instead of empathy, we communicate a profound lack of faith in their ability to navigate their own lives. So, if we're supposed to stop helping in these harmful ways, what's the alternative? The Stoic approach isn't to walk away and do nothing. It's to help better, The first step is to redefine what help means. Instead of providing answers, provide space. Instead of solving the problem, listen. Often, the most powerful thing you can do for someone is to simply be a calm, non-judgmental presence. Let them talk, let them vent, let them process their thoughts and feelings out loud. This is called holding space. You're not trying to fix them. You're trusting that, by exploring the problem themselves, they can find their own way forward. Your role is to be a supportive sounding board, not a director. Ask questions instead of giving advice. Instead of saying, "You should do this," try asking, "What options have you considered?" Or "What do you think the next step could be?" This puts the power back in their hands. It shows that you trust their judgment and believe in their ability to find their own solution. It shifts the dynamic from rescuer and victim to a partnership of equals. The second principle of Stoic help is to focus only on what is within your control. The Stoics called this the dichotomy of control. You cannot control another person's feelings, decisions, or the ultimate outcome of their situation. Trying to do so will only lead to frustration for you and resentment from them. What can you control? Your own actions and intentions. You can offer resources. You can share your own experiences if asked. You can provide a meal, run an errand, or offer a temporary distraction. These are concrete, supportive actions that don't involve taking over their problem. Seneca famously said, "Wherever there is a human being, there is an opportunity for a kindness." Notice he said kindness, not control. Your job is to offer the kindness. Their job is to decide what to do with it. You provide the tools. They must build the house. This frees you from the burden of feeling responsible for their success or failure and respects their autonomy to live their own life, make their own mistakes, and celebrate their own victories. Finally, the most profound form of Stoic help is to lead by example. The greatest gift you can give to others is your own tranquility and virtue. Be the person who faces adversity with courage and grace. Be the one who practices self-control, patience, and rational thinking. When people see you navigating your own life's challenges with a Stoic mindset, they learn far more than they ever could from a lecture or unsolicited advice. Your actions become a silent, powerful lesson. As Marcus Aurelius wrote in his Meditations, waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one. When you embody resilience, others are inspired to find their own. When you are a source of calm in a storm, you provide a safe harbor for others without having to tow their ship. You become a living demonstration that it's possible to endure hardship without breaking. This doesn't mean pretending you're perfect. It means being honest about your own struggles and showing how you work through them using these principles. So let's bring it all together. The Stoic warning to stop helping isn't a call for apathy. It's a call for a higher, more respectful, and ultimately more effective form of support. It's about moving from a mindset of fixing to a mindset of empowering. Before you jump in to help, take a Stoic pause. Ask yourself, am I robbing them of a valuable struggle? Is my ego driving this action? Am I offering pity instead of empathy? Instead, try holding space, ask empowering questions, offer practical support without taking control, and most importantly, focus on your own character and be a living example of resilience. By doing this, you're not just avoiding the dark side of goodness. You're practicing a profound and genuine form of kindness that truly helps others grow stronger. Thank you for watching. If this resonated with you, consider subscribing for more insights into practical philosophy for modern life. See you next time.